I mean, it's pretty significant. The Kerem Shalom crossing is where 60% of the aid before the war would pass through, and about 400 to 500 trucks would come in to the Gaza Strip before this war. Remember, two-thirds of Gazans rely in some way on a UN or aid handout. And now, during the war, in the best of times, we're seeing maybe 200 trucks come in when arguably the needs are much, much, much greater. So if the Kerem Shalom crossing opens again, as Israel is now signaling, and it may take a couple of days until it does, that would allow potentially another 200 trucks per day to get in. It would be, and it would also be another juncture, another point where aid could be distributed. So it may help quicken the pace of distribution. So it is a very important step, and one that will bring a modicum of relief to some of the Gazan civilians who are now packed really into the southern Gaza Strip and find themselves with few places that are completely safe. Given the intensity of the fighting going on in Khan Yunis, which is, right in the southern part of the Gaza Strip, and civilians are essentially to the west, to the east of that city, and more moving to the south, to the Rafah crossing. But there's only really one safe zone that Israel has defined, Muazi, and that area really is not large enough to even take in all the civilians that are seeking shelter. We may see in the days ahead Israel define or declare another safe zone, because otherwise, Israel's promise to the United States that it would do a better job of protecting civilians in the second stage of the war, it is, not able to do that. And we saw from the remarks of the U.S. Secretary of State, Antony Blinken, yesterday, essentially, issuing a rebuke, saying there's still a gap, and Israel needs to do a better job.